students. Today we'll begin with a new chapter and the name of chapter is circles. Question number 6 of problem set 2. On the same line we'll do this sum using angle bisector theorem. So in this sum there are two lines drawn and these two lines are parallel to each other. There are two lines drawn, these two lines are parallel to each other, and from this point there is a tangent drawn to the other line. Center O is there, passing through O there is a diameter OP. I'll name the other parts also. This is your A, B and point C. So, and OB is also joined. So I'll tell you whatever is given to you now. Values P, B, Q are points of contact. P, B and Q are points of contact. QA is parallel to PC. So I'll write down QA parallel to PC. P, B, Q points of contact. When I say points of contact, that means on those points tangents are there. Their values are given to us. QA 7.2 centimeter, PC 5 centimeter, PC is 5 centimeter. We need to find out radius of the circle. We need to find out radius of the circle, which we name it as R. So I'll mark the values which are given to us. QA 7.2, PC 5, tangent, 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 lines parallel, O center. All these things are known to us. I'll make this sum very simple for you. What I'm doing is I am making a construction, that is OA OC join. As I said, I'm making this sum very simple for you. This angle is 90 degree. Why this angle is 90 degree? Tangent, radius, so angle has to be 90 degree. Reason for this? Tangent perpendicularity theorem. Now we know that in a right angle triangle, from a vertex of right angle, if we draw a perpendicular, then we can apply geometric mean property. हम लोगों को मालूम है सिमिलैरिटी इन अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल थ्योरम. किसी भी राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल में, अभी सपोज ये एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है, मैं वर्ड यूज कर रहा हूं सपोज, ये एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है. कौन सा? ट्राइंगल एओसी. ये राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल में ओबी परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ हो गया हाइपोटेन्यूज के ऊपर. अगर ऐसा होता है तो आई कैन अप्लाई ज्योमेट्रिक मीन प्रॉपर्टी. सो ओबी स्क्वायर कितना हो जाएगा? OB स्क्वायर हो जाएगा AB इंटू BC. सी वंस अगेन, OB स्क्वायर हो जाएगा AB इंटू BC. यहां पर जो AB की वैल्यू होगी वो भी 7.2 होगी. Why? Because point A is outside circle, tangent segment congruent. Point C is outside circle, tangent segment congruent. अगर CP 5 है तो CB भी 5 हो जाएगा. OB यहां पर रेडियस है तो रेडियस स्क्वायर हो जाएगा AB इंटू BC. 7.2 into 5 is 36. OB स्क्वायर 36 हो गया. OB 6 हो जाएगा जो हमारा रेडियस है. बट यहां पर हम लोग एक एजम्पशन कर रहे हैं. दैट एजम्पशन इज, हम लोग मान के चल रहे हैं, वी आर एज्यूमिंग दैट एंगल O 90 डिग्री है. एंगल O 90 डिग्री हमको दिया नहीं है, बट अगर हमने प्रूव कर दिया एंगल O 90 डिग्री है, उसके बाद ज्योमेट्रिक मीन प्रॉपर्टी से OB स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू AB इंटू BC करके हमको OB स्क्वायर का आंसर आ जाएगा और OB का आंसर आ जाएगा, वो हमारा रेडियस होगा. इसका मतलब ये हो गया, ये पूरे सम में अगर हमको ये एंगल 90 मिल गया तो हमारा आंसर भी आ जाएगा. यू गेटिंग इट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? अगर हमको एंगल O 90 मिल गया तो अपना रेडियस भी आ जाएगा. तो कंस्ट्रक्शन आई एम डूइंग, कंस्ट्रक्शन इज join OA OC, right? These two things I have joined. We'll start with the solution for this sum. Now we can make out point A is outside point, point C is outside point, point Q tangent point B tangent point P tangent point. So I'm going to mention all this first. I'll write down first AQ tangent given, O center given, therefore angle Q 90 degree. Same way I'll get for angle P also, CP tangent, O center. These two things are given to us. Therefore, I can say angle P is equal to 90 degree. Reason for this is tangent perpendicularity theorem. For this also, tangent perpendicularity theorem. Same way we will get for B also, because afterwards we are going to use that. AC tangent, O center, both things are given to us. Therefore, I can say angle B 90 degree. So B also we have got 90. Now I'll mention the points. AQ is equal to AB, tangent segments from exterior points congruent. Also I can write CP is equal to CV. Reason is same, tangent segment from exterior points are congruent. So what all has happened is 90 degree, sides congruent, right? This is 90 degree, sides congruent. Go back to angle bisector theorem. There is an angle, there is a bisector. If a point is equidistant from the sides of the angle, that point will lie on angle bisector. This is one angle. Point, distance equal. When I say distance 90 degree, it has to be 90 degree. So both 90 degree, that also we have mentioned. Angle BOQ, point A इक्वल डिस्टेंस पर है. कैसे क्यों इक्वल डिस्टेंस पर है? क्योंकि AQ और AB सेम है और दोनों 90 डिग्री एंगल है. रिजल्ट्स आर therefore point A and point, this is point A, even point C are equidistant from the sides. From the sides, which side? Side OB, side OQ, then side, for this point, this is the angle, so side OB and OP are equidistant from side. Therefore, OA, angle bisector of angle, which angle? Of angle BOQ. Angle bisector theorem. Therefore, I can say angle BOA congruent to angle QOA. These two angles are congruent. And if I name this angle as X, this angle will also be X because both are congruent. So I am naming them as X degree. Why? Because OA angle bisector proof कर दिया हमने. Angle bisector हो गया तो angles congruent हो गए. Also, we can say that CO, like last time we said OA, this time it will be OC. Also, OC, angle bisector of angle BOP. Reason, angle bisector theorem. So we have started applying theorems, angle bisector theorem and perpendicular bisector theorem. Therefore, angle BOC congruent angle POC. This time we'll name them as Y degree. So I'm naming them as Y. Both angles are congruent. Now, look at this line. This is the diameter. Don't you think sum of all these angles will be 180 degree? Linear pair. So I'll write that also. Also, angle. Which angle it is? Angle BOQ plus angle BOP is equal to 180 degree. Angle BOQ plus angle BOP is equal to 180 degree. Reason is linear pair. Therefore, no, angle BOQ means x plus x, x plus x, same way, y plus y, 180 degree. So we got this entire angle 180. Therefore, 2x plus 2y, 180 degree. By solving this, we can take 2 common, x plus y, 180 degree. Therefore, x plus y, 180 upon 2, x plus y equals to 90 degree. Now if you look at this x plus y is angle AOC. That means angle AOC is equal to 90 degree. So we got this angle as 90 degree. When I have started this sum, I have told you to get the radius. अगर हमको, if we get this angle to be 90 degree, and after that, if we apply geometric mean property, we can get the radius. Same thing I am doing now. In triangle AOC, angle AOC 90 degree. We have proved OB perpendicular to AC. That also we have proved that angle B is 90 degree. Therefore, I can write OB square is equal to AB into BC. Right? Therefore, OB square is equal to 7.2 into 5. Therefore, OB square is equal to 36. If you multiply these two, you will get 36. Therefore, OB is equal to 6. We have taken square root. Square root of 36 is 6. Therefore, radius is equal to 6 centimeter. We'll start third sum of problem set. Two circles are given to us, and these two circles are touching externally. There is a common tangent for both the circles, and P and Q are the centers. Point D, point of contact, and from here there is a line drawn, and that point is D. Passing through D and T, there is a line drawn which is touching at point A. So this point is A. Centers I have mentioned P and Q. So I'll write it down, given part. PQ centers. AB, and AB is a common tangent, that also I'll write. AB tangent for both the circles. BD is a diameter. You can make out from the figure, BD is a diameter and T is a point of contact. That is also given to us. We need to prove points DTA are collinear. To prove points DTA are collinear. Now again, I have found when it comes to question like this, students get confused. They feel points are collinear means हमको क्या करना है? ये सब में DTA अगर हमें प्रूफ करना है ये तीनों पॉइंट कोलिनियर हैं. इन अदर वर्ड्स हमें प्रूफ करना है कि ये जो लाइन है ये स्ट्रेट लाइन है. 3 पॉइंट कभी कोलिनियर होते हैं जब वो एक सिंगल लाइन से पास होते हैं। 3 पॉइंट कभी कोलिनियर होंगे जब वो एक स्ट्रेट लाइन से पास होंगे, मतलब वो तीनों पॉइंट एक ही लाइन में आ रहे हैं। यहां पर वी नीड टू प्रूव ये लाइन जो है ये स्ट्रेट है। क्यों? क्योंकि हमें प्रूव करना है पॉइंट डी टी ए कोलिनियर है। तो ये लाइन स्ट्रेट अगर हो गई तो पॉइंट कोलिनियर हो गए। अभी ये लाइन स्ट्रेट प्रूव करने के लिए डोंट यू थिंक अगर ये 180 डिग्री एंगल हो गया तो लाइन स्ट्रेट होगी? कोई लाइन स्ट्रेट कब होती है? जब एंगल 180 होता है। तो डी टी ए कोलिनियर कभी होगा? जब ये एंगल 180 होगा। ये जो एंगल है अगर ये 180 हो गया तो हम लोग बोल सकते हैं डी टी ए कोलिनियर है। कंस्ट्रक्शन, आई एम ज्वाइनिंग बी टी and I'm making one more construction, that is passing through T. मैंने एक लाइन ड्रॉ कर दी। Suppose if I name this as RS, so draw RS passing through T, and also I have joined BT. BT is also joined. So we start with the proof now. Point R is an exterior point. RA, RT tangent. Point R is an exterior point. RA, RT tangents. RA congruent to RT. Tangent segments congruent from an exterior point. I can say these two parts are equal. Therefore, angle, these two angles will be equal. Angle RAT, right? Congruent angle RTA. So these two angles are equal, right? Now, if you look at ये दोनों एंगल हमने इक्वल प्रूव कर दिए। वैसे यहां पर RB congruent RT, tangent segments congruent from an exterior point. So we can say that angle RBT congruent angle RTB. तो हम लोगों ने क्या प्रूव कर दिया है? ये दोनों एंगल इक्वल, यहां पे ये दोनों एंगल इक्वल। ये हमारा अभी तक प्रूव हो गया है। Now if I name this angle as X, this angle as Y, so I can call these two angles as X, these two angles as Y. Reason for this is isosceles triangle theorem. Same way, sides equal, base angles equal. That theorem we are using. XX, YY. Now, in triangle ATB, if you add all angles, your answer should be 180 degree, because in a triangle, sum of angles of a triangle is 180. So in triangle ATB, angle, this is your angle RAT, plus this is angle ATB, plus angle RBT should be 180 degree. Sum of an angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Now RAT is X, angle ATB, if you look at it, is X plus Y, angle addition property. Angle RBT is Y, 180 degree. Therefore 2x plus 2y, 180 degree. Therefore x plus y, 180 upon 2, x plus y, 90 degree. Now when I say x plus y 90 degree, I can say angle ATB. Angle ATB is 90 degree. This is your first equation. Also, see you now. Also, BD is diameter. We can make out BD is a diameter. Therefore, angle BTD is equal to 90 degree. This angle will be 90 degree. Reason is diameter property, or you can call it angle in a semicircle. Angle in a semicircle. This is your second equation. Now I am adding angle ATB plus angle BTD. Angle ATB plus angle BTD is equal to 90 plus 90 equals to 180 degree. So we got angle ATB plus angle BTD is equal to 180 degree. Now look at the figure. Angle ATB, this is your angle ATB. Angle BTD, sum of these two angles is 180 degree. If these two angles 180 degree, line ATD is a straight line. If line ATD is a straight line, points DTA are collinear. Therefore, I can say that DTA, that means point T lies between D and A, and line DTA is points DTA are collinear. Again, what we have done is construction done from the point two parts equal. We have used the theorem tangent segment from exterior points congruent. Then after that we have used isosceles triangle theorem. Same way this side also, isosceles triangle theorem. Then property of a triangle, which says sum of all the angles 180 degree. So these two equal, these two equal. So this angle we got 90 degree. Other side 90 degree. Why? Because it's a diameter. We have added both the angles. When we add both the angles, we got sum 180 degree. That is how we got the answer. So we'll take next sum, question 4th of problem set. We'll take 4th sum from problem set. Now in this sum, there is a circle given to us, center of the circle, and from the center of the circle there is one more circle drawn. Diameter is there, and from here there is one tangent drawn to smaller circle, and these two centers are, this center and this tangent point is also joined. So given to us, this is point A, point B, point M, P and N, and last point is point C. So we'll write down given part for this sum. Given to us, two circles touches internally in point A, so A is point of contact. Radius of smaller circle with center M is 5. So I'll write radius R is equal to 5. I'll take small r because it's a small circle. So radius is given to us as 5. N center, N comma M centers given to us. After that, CD tangent, this is also known. CD is a tangent to a smaller circle. We need to find out CD. Value of CD we need to find out. We'll make some construction. Construction is, I'll join AD, join AD. So AD is joined. Now all of you have a look properly now. M center, smaller circle radius is 5. So this value is 5. This value will also be 5 because this is also a radius. Now this is the radius for a larger circle. So this becomes 10. So this radius also becomes 10. Again I'll repeat. Radius is 5 given to us. So radius is 5. But this full is radius for larger circle. This full is 5 plus 5, 10. This is 10. Entire length becomes 20. Clear to everyone? 5, 5 and 10. We need to find out the value of CD. To find the value of CD, what we'll do is, first we'll find out CP. To find out CP, this is 5, this is 5, this will also be 5, this is also a radius. This angle will be 90 degree. Can you guess why? Why this angle is 90 degree? This angle is 90 because of tangent perpendicularity theorem. Center, tangent. Line drawn is perpendicular, tangent perpendicularity theorem. So we'll start with the solution. What all I have told you, I will be writing down that only. MA is equal to MN equals to MP equals to 5 radii of a same circle, radius, so all are 5. NA is equal to, now NA I am writing, NA is equal to NM plus MA. Why? Because it's a single line, straight line, which is equal to 5 plus 5, that is 10. I'll write the reason for this. NMA is a single line, so we got NA, but NA equals to NC, radius of a larger circle. Therefore, NC is equal to 10. Why 10? Because NA we got 10, so NA is equal to NC, so NC is also 10. Also, M center given, CD tangent at P, that is also given. CD is a tangent, that is also known to us. Therefore, I can write angle P is equal to 90 degree, tangent perpendicularity theorem. Therefore, now in triangle MPC, you can make out triangle MPC, we can write CP square plus MP square equals to CM square. Reason is Pythagoras theorem. So we put the values now. CP is unknown, MP value is 5. Now CM is 10 plus 5, that is 15 square. CP square is equal to 15 square minus 5 square, that is 225 minus 25. Therefore, CP square is equal to 200. 225 minus 25 is 200. Therefore, CP is equal to square root of 200. If you take out factors, 10 into 10, 100 into 2, 200. So 10, 10, 2 times square root is 10 and square root of 2 is root 2. So CP is 10 root 2. You got the value of CP 10 root 2. Now after this, our ultimate aim is to find the value of CD. To find the value of CD, if we get PD value and then we add both, we can get the value of PD, we can get the value of CD. So there are two ways after this. Students, please pay attention. We can get the answer by two methods. इसके बाद में अगर मैंने बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनैलिटी थ्योरम यूज किया, क्योंकि ये दोनों लाइंस पैरेलल है, वाई पैरेलल है क्योंकि ये 90 डिग्री है, ये एंगल भी 90 होगा क्योंकि ये डायमीटर है. By diameter property, this angle is also 90. If I apply basic proportionality theorem, side का ratio same होगा, I'll get the value of PD. Once I get PD का value, I can add these two values and I'll get the value of CD. Second method, prove two triangles similar. This small triangle and this bigger triangle. Prove these two triangles similar. You can prove these two triangles similar by A test. Angle C common है, angle P 90 है, angle D 90 है. दोनों इक्वल हो गया, एक पेयर मिल गया अपने को, दूसरा एंगल सी दोनों में कॉमन आ रहा है, तो दोनों ट्रायंगल सिमिलर हो गए. ट्रायंगल सिमिलर हो गए, करस्पॉन्डिंग साइड प्रोपोर्शन में हो जाएंगे, साइड रेशियो हमको मालूम है, दैट वे आल्सो वी कैन गेट द आंसर. सो डिपेंड्स ऑन बाय व्हिच वे यू आर कंफर्टेबल. सो व्हाट आई विल डू नाउ, आई विल अप्लाई बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनैलिटी थ्योरम, बट फॉर दैट आई हैव टू मेंशन दिस एंगल 90, देन ओनली लाइंस विल बी पैरेलल. नेक्स्ट आई राइट नाउ CA diameter. Why? Because it is passing through center N and M. Therefore, angle D 90 degree. Angle D is 90 degree. Angle in a semicircle. Also, angle P is 90 degree. You can make out here. Angle D is also 90 degree. Therefore, we can say that MP parallel to AD by corresponding angle test. by corresponding angle test. Lines will be parallel. Now, triangle CAD, MP parallel to AD, this we have already proved. Therefore, if these two lines are parallel, corresponding sides will be in proportion. Therefore, I can write CM upon MA equals to CP upon PD, basic proportionality theorem. I'll put the values now. CM is 15, MA is 5, CP is 10 root 2, PD is unknown. Therefore, PD goes this side, 10 root 2 into 5 upon 15. PD value becomes 10 root 2 into 5 upon 15. Solving further, if you divide 5 into 3, 15, your answer will be 10 root 2 upon 3, value of PD. Now, PD is 10 root 2 upon 3, but we require CD now. CD equals to CP plus PD. CP value is 10 root 2. PD value 10 root 2 upon 3. Root 2 plus 10 root 2 upon 3. I can take root 2 common. 10 plus 10 upon 3. That will give you 30 plus 10 upon 3. 3 into 10, 30 plus 10, 40. So 30 plus 10 upon 3. So root 2 into 40 upon 3. Or we can write final answer as, therefore CD equals to 40 root 2 upon 3. This will be your final answer for CD. So in this sum, things which were applied: diameter, angle in a diameter, angle in a semicircle rather, tangent perpendicularity theorem, basic proportionality theorem, and this is how we have got the answer. So how we are applying theorems, very important for you. This you can do by doing number of times. If you repeat this some number of times, say once you have seen this session, take a notebook, take a pencil or pen, start noting down. Try to solve it once, try to solve it twice. Maybe first time you have to refer again, back 3 times. Second time probably you will be referring only for 2 times. Maybe third time you will be able to write the answer of your own.